One of my absolute favorite things about doing these house tours is that, like, I have no idea what I'm about to see. I have no idea. I go into them with fresh eyes. I don't go check out people's plots beforehand. Like, I have zero clue what I'm about to see. What I've been told though is that this next plot that we're about to see has mystical fairy vibes. I thought that it was kind of interesting, you know, just kind of getting a little bit of information about it, that it was originally built on the Switch. I've heard that a lot, right? I've heard a lot of people who have had a Switch, they're just like, oh, this is cool, you know, I'm able to do so much. We've seen some incredible Switch builds. If you guys are on a Switch, come watch my channel. Like, I will show you the amazing things that people have done on a Switch. Even still, people, they'll actually go and buy a whole gaming PC just to play Palia. It's incredible. And then, you know, like mind blown, right? This is one of those things. This is one of those occurrences where they started out on the Switch and they've converted their plot over to a PC build. And we're about to see exactly what that means. Also, they are thinking that it might be cluttercore, but it could be eclecticore. We're about to find out, and I want to know what you think. So I'm here with Bunny, and today we're going to answer the quintessential question. Is it cluttercore or is it eclecticore? And we're about to see like the nuances of converting a Switch build over to PC. Bunny, you're my tour guide. Where are we going?
All right. I think we're gonna head to the house first. So
All right.
here's my entrance.
First off, this is one heck of an entrance. Like, every time I load into a plot, you never know what you're gonna get. And we're
Yeah.
greeted by lots of cool things here.
Yeah, so from here you can go left or right.
Ah, I could, but where are you going? That's where I'm gonna
I'm
go.
going right.
All right. Yeah, you're the expert on
We're
the
gonna head
plot.
indoors.
This is kind of cool. Like, you got a whole mix of stuff in here.
Yeah. I wanted a lot of variety, especially because we have so many pretty flower options. I was like, I can't
Oh.
just pick. I gotta show them all.
Oh yeah, totally. Totally. And there's something special about like builds. I always comment on this, and I think a lot of people pick up on it too when you got to keep the camera low for
Mhm.
certain things.
Yeah. On this one, you
Ooh.
definitely will have to.
Yeah. No, I already picked up on that.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah,
a
I wanted to
lot
feel
of
very
things in here.
lived in. Yeah. I'm a illustrator by trade, so I wanted to be able to show that with the little drawing desk here. I thought that was a really cute item that we could get.
That's cool. You know, I haven't seen a good cluttercore house in a while.
Oh no, is that where you're leaning?
That's where I'm leaning.
And I realized too after I decorated the space that I unintentionally did it red, green, blue
Uh,
color
nice.
scheme, but it feels like elevated, like adult red, green, blue.
Yeah, yeah. No, I got you. I got you. And I mean, anytime I call out, you know, design cores and stuff like that, it's not meant to put anybody in a box or anything, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's
for
all in
sure.
fun. All in fun.
Yep.
I'm following you.
All right. And then we go back here. This is my bedroom.
Ah. I did a whole thing on Discord. And I'll make a note of it, try to anyways, to kind of include this in the video. But like, I broke it down. I broke it down because like you got the 4 cores, and they kind of stem off of like I did like 2 houses. They stem off 2 houses. The houses of ooh and the houses of ah. And that's the things that the feeling that it makes your brain go.
Yeah.
Cluttercore and eclecticore, they are from the house of ooh, because they're just like, ooh, this is interesting to look at.
Yeah.
And then the other
Yeah.
ones
What?
are relaxing, you know, it's like, ah, my
Uh-huh.
brain.
I want to feel like a fairy lives here, so
Yeah.
the bathroom, but I'll let you go in there because it's
Okay.
a tight space.
I really think that it's cool how people have created such compact spaces in these hallway nooks. I think
Hmm.
it's such a really neat thing to see how people have executed that, you know?
Yeah, I think like with me and my illustration, I prefer painting small,
Hmm.
and I think it's shown in my Palia house. I like small, like tight builds, small houses. Like even on my other plot I'm starting, I'm keeping it small. Just because for me, it's just easier for me to decorate. I'm not good at decorating large spaces. But
So I I've mentioned it a few times. Like uh I do like engineering, DevOps engineering, as my day
hmm
job. And to me,
hmm
that kind of like that speaks to a level of abstraction where you are decorating in a small space, but then through that small space, you could decorate another small space and so on and so forth. And then you have like this whole picture, like
yeah, yeah, definitely.
kind of
That's how
like
I feel this came together, almost like a puzzle.
I was, yeah, same wavelength. I was thinking that it's like painting with
Yeah,
puzzle pieces. You paint each
yeah,
individual puzzle piece and then you put it all together.
yeah, yep.
That's
So
pretty
this
cool.
is my hobby room, gardening room, kind of greenhouse type vibe in
That's
here.
cool.
And it walks out to my little garden out here.
Oh, this is a really cute garden.
Yeah, quaint,
Yes.
I think. This is what I'd want my garden to look like in real life. And then there's
Hmm.
just some crafters around here, outhouse.
Oh, that's cool. It's it is very interesting, like how okay, we have different cosmetic outfits in Palia,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I think that yeah, those of you who are on the fence about buying a cosmetic outfit, I get it. They are not exactly cheap by any means. But what I think is kind of neat though is you've created a whole narrative around the outfit. Like you
right.
created you got this, you're like, oh, I'm a fairy now, and I want to create a
Yeah,
space that would jive with that narrative.
yeah, definitely.
So there's you know, those of you who might be stuck as far as like what kind of a story that you want to tell with your design, you could start with an outfit. I mean, that's something to do. Start
Yeah,
with that and then
inspiration
just kind
comes,
of yeah,
yeah,
you're
comes
like
from anywhere.
I'm
So,
a wizard now, or I'm a witch, or I am uh a realtor. Yeah.
I'm pumped for that witch outfit. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I know.
lie.
It's gonna be pretty cool.
So this is just an extension of the garden, kind of another little potting area.
Yeah. Nice nice touch here.
Oh,
How
yeah. So they're tree seeds, and then I layered flower seeds on top of them.
oh, that's smart.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is yeah, that's cool. That is really
I
cool.
didn't know you could get them that close, and when I did, I was like, oh my gosh, this opens so many like possibilities because we only have so many garden plots, but I want to show more gardening. So
Yeah.
I like,
I like
yeah,
this. The way that you are gardening is very I want to say it's practical. Just because like, you know, it's like,
yeah,
well, this is kind of something that I would do in real life. So,
yeah. And then we'll go back this way into my kitchen. You can't cook everything in here, but I'll usually just plop another whatever uh one I'm missing,
as
mixing
fairies would
station
do,
or
you're
whatever.
just like, I just
Yep.
need this thing, poof,
Just appears out of nowhere.
make some
But I
brownies
don't
and
cook a
then
lot, so
unpoof.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
And then back into
Very
here
tight
is
but very efficient kitchen though.
Yeah, small
Oh,
spaces. Back into the pantry, and it leads to like a secret study.
let's get a look at some of the details in here.
I think that was one of my favorite rooms to decorate for some reason. I think maybe because it was so close, I was like, this is amazing. I love it. But definitely one of my favorite. This and the pantry, this room and the pantry, are two of my favorite rooms that I decorated.
Oh yeah. You want to know how I know you're cluttercore?
Oh,
It's kind of like it's kind of like a old saying. It's like if you have to be told exactly where to walk,
yeah,
you
true.
might be cluttercore.
Fair, fair, fair. I love breaking up rooms with furniture.
Yeah.
This is like a yeah, once we go outside you'll see, but this is like a hot chocolate like relaxing room that goes out into a Christmas tree farm.
I coined a funny phrase the other day during one of the tours, hot chocolate, because they're in the little choppa
Okay, yeah,
mugs.
that's a good one. I think there's a oh no, it's an Ormu mug. It's not a Chapa mug.
Ah, dang, so
'Cause that would
close.
be perfect. This in the winter. I'm waiting for winter because I'm hoping they're going to come out with a lot of cute Christmas stuff, and I can
Mm.
really bump this up.
Oh, totally.
But I saw the
Christmas
string
tree
lights when they
farm.
first came out with them, and I was like, "Oh, that's for a Christmas tree farm."
Totally, totally is.
And then around here, we have a little secret bath.
Ooh. I am begging and pleading Singularity 6 to give me a photo mode because I would love to just be able to fly around and take
Yeah,
different angles of stuff.
yeah, that would be cool.
That would be
Maybe one
super
day.
cool. Maybe one day. One can dream.
Yep.
I like
See,
this little
I
space though. I mean, it's kind of getting
yeah,
up
I
from like a
wanna
top-down
live back
view.
here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is like where you go to just get away from people.
Yep. It's
My adulting meter is empty. I must go
yep.
retreat to my
I'm gonna
sanctuary.
go hide. Okay, we gotta go back through the house.
I know I'm a content creator, but can we all agree that peopling is hard or harder
Oh,
than it used to be?
yes. Yes.
I'm a meander, so
No,
you're
you're
used to
good.
your house. I'm just kind of taking in the sights.
Yep. Do we wanna go
I don't
let's
know,
go
do we?
this way.
Okay.
I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, we missed this. It's a little picnic spot. Once I get the growable furniture, that's gonna live in here.
Oh, I am so excited what people are going to be doing with the growable
Yeah,
furniture.
it's so cute.
It is. Like it could
I
totally
love
be
it.
fairy stuff or it could also be sort of like wedding venue because it's so pristine
Yeah.
white.
Oh, yeah. Well, and that flower light that is like
Oh, that's your
amazing.
jam.
Love
That's your
it.
jam
Love
100%.
it. Yep. So I'm gonna put that once I get those, I'm gonna try to put them throughout this area too.
Oh, yeah, that would be perfect.
And then go through here, little sitting spot.
I always like that. It's kind of funny too. Sometimes like plushies Paley has become a plushie collector's game.
Oh,
Uh
definitely.
and it's funny too because people have just they would occupy every single seating space with plushies. There's nowhere to
Yeah.
sit.
Yeah. Nope, it's Plushy Haven now. Sorry. This
Ah,
is
I like this.
I we have at our zoo, we have like a butterfly conservatory,
Ooh,
and
nice.
it's my favorite place in the whole zoo. So I decided I kind of wanted to make my own butterfly conservatory. So that's kind of what this is.
This
And
is
building this on Switch was a major headache.
yeah,
But
I imagine.
yeah, once you go to PC and you can see all like the color and the sparkle and the mirrors reflecting, it just really made it all worth it because I just love it in here.
Yeah. I love a good gazebo. I mentioned a million times, but they're compact spaces, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
there's just they always appear big when you first get them, and then you fill them up, and they're, you know, as
Yeah,
you can
this
see,
where did the space go?
where did the space go?
Yeah, I love seeing how people decorate gazebos. They seem like, to me, they're like little like jewels on your plot. The way
Yeah.
that people decorate them, it's just, yeah, I love it. So here's the camp.
We're gonna need to clip that.
This is the camping area. There's a little tent.
Ah, I like this camping area.
I want to still feel a little rustic, but cozy.
I have not seen anyone backing up a couch to a bed before, but I really dig this. I mean, this is really a
Yeah,
mood in here, you know?
I feel like figuring out how to use the space was a challenge because it is small once you start putting things in, especially once you put a bed in it.
Yeah.
That takes up so much space.
Then you
So,
got to get creative.
yep, definitely.
Meow. Video editing magic. We're back from a crash. It's okay. Palia is being weird, so I'm back with the second part of this Palia tour.
So from the campground, we can veer off into this little work.
Nice. You have such nice walkways because you have like a cool subtle pattern of the fencing. I mean, the thing with the thing with cluttercore homes is that there's always layers. There's always lots of layers.
Yes.
What? Oh, here we
This
go.
is, yeah, that goes out. I had to make a opening for that now. And then we have the
That's
shooting range
awesome.
over here. I know, I love this river addition. This skin was just perfect for this plot.
It is. And you know, of all of the different landscape skins, I was happy that this one was like the most affordable because
Yeah, oh,
it feels like it has
definitely.
a lot of value to it, you know?
Yes. Yep, agree. Little sitting spot, little picnic area.
Picnic area. Uh-oh. Doesn't pass the test. How are you gonna look
What?
at the sky?
Look up. There's a opening right there. See that?
That's a
Through the
small opening.
trees. I know. I want to move it up to my other plot because I do eventually want to do a treehouse and put it on the treehouse.
Oh yeah.
But I just love the item that I want to have it out until I do that.
No, that's perfectly fine.
Crafting.
I give people a hard time about it. It's like if it ain't looking
Yeah.
up at the sky, it's looking at your
Yeah.
neighbors.
Yeah. And then it's creepy.
Yeah. I like
We'll go
this
through
area
here.
here too.
Yeah, I wanted to give a like a Studio Ghibli feel in the crafting area.
That's cool. Did we go
I
in
am
that
at
room or are we coming back to it?
Not yet. We
Okay.
will.
All right.
We will. So then through here is like the viewing area for our little baby friends. We're so close that they run away before you get there anyways, but
Yeah. But you made them sacred though, you know.
yeah, I kind of made this triangular formation with the gazebos so it wraps around back into itself. So then here's
Ah,
the birdie. And I finally got the plushes. So each one has their plush
nice.
by it.
That's really cool.
Go back in here. And we can go this way to Bahari,
Oh,
or
nice.
we can go to wherever that log leads, or back through the triangle.
Yeah, I like how you broke up that space. And that's cool
And
too, because
then,
like, you know, with these new landscapes, we in the original default like landscape skin, I guess, you have the
mhm.
front of the house and the back of the house. You know, back of the house goes to Pahari.
Yeah,
But now you have like different angles that you can decorate to, like
yeah,
that log. Yeah.
they changed it up on us.
Sure did.
I like how the forest, because before it almost looked like, because I have so many trees on my plot,
Mm-hmm.
that it looked like there was just this spot of trees put on land. But
Right.
now that we have the skin, it makes it feel more enclosed. It makes it feel like it's part of the environment. And yeah, I just love that.
I think that's a
Love that.
fantastic reason to get it too.
Yeah. This is the crafting room. Um,
This is where you get your face melted.
yep. Nice and toasty.
Yeah.
And then back here is my little orchard. We
I
got weeds,
know
but it's fine.
lots of our Cluttercore friends' hearts are singing right now.
I got no more space to put stuff. It makes me sad.
And
I
that's
am
when
at all the limits.
you get a new plot and you start it all over again.
Yep, that's what
And
I'm
you
doing.
sign up for another tour, rinse and repeat.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was saying too before. Like, this plot is like my heart.
Yeah.
And now I'm kind of starting more themed plots and trying to fit into a theme essentially. So we'll see how that goes.
I think it's cool though because you know, you have your first plot. Everybody remembers their first
Mm-hmm.
plot. And
Yeah,
once you get that to a point that you really like it, then you start branching out and you have fun with it. You get to experiment.
definitely. Yep,
Yeah.
definitely. So this is just the back. There's not much back here. A little outhouse. I don't have any toilets in my house because I don't like it. So I put outhouses.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly fine. One of my absolute favorite things to do is to interact with the people that I tour with. I think it's one of the things that makes my tours a little bit different in that I sit down with them and I ask them some questions. I ask them things about what inspired them, what was their favorite type of furniture to use, or what kind of fruit do they like to eat? I like to mix up the questions every single time. I mostly ad lib them. What we're about to do is we're about to sit down with Bunny and ask her some questions and kind of get a little bit insight of her creative process. In addition to that, I always like to go over all the things that I enjoy too. So sit back, relax, get that thumb ready. I will see you in a bit. Q&A time. Let's get the deets. I don't know if people really like Q&A time or if they're just like, oh man, not again. Commit. Gosh,
I like
I knew this was
I like
coming.
hearing other people's Q&A. But when it comes to yourself, I don't know.
Well, I'll make it easy on you. So, well,
Alright.
first off, you were curious as to whether this is eclecticore versus cluttercore, and I think
Yeah.
hands down we can all agree that this is totally cluttercore. I I'll be honest with you, okay? I don't necessarily like the term clutter because it can have a negative connotation, but
Mhm.
to me, when I say cluttercore, it doesn't mean like to the point of excessiveness. Unless you are a clean core, you're just like, obviously this is cluttered for me. But
Yeah.
I think of it as like it is a very full, very iterative type of build. You have to add layers upon layers upon layers. And I can guarantee you one of the first questions I'm going to ask you, and I already know the answer to this. How many times do you come back to your plot and you tinker?
Oh. Oh gosh. I'm I think every time I'm online, I get something or I see something and I have to remove something so that I can add something that I like better. So I am constantly doing that. I finished this pot and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not touching it again. She's
Yeah.
gonna live here, and that just little things.
Commit has determined that that is a lie. Always
It
tinkering.
is a
Houses are never done.
yep, yep, that's for sure.
I guess my next question is that like, all right, so you're at many limits here, right? And you say anytime you need to add something, you got to take something away. What is your
Mhm.
priority list of things that got to go first?
I started with fencing. I did have a lot more fencing. Um, I I think it's little things that I don't think that other people would notice if there's a space missing there. So a lot of the shelves have knickknacks on them. So I'll remove a knickknack. When we got paths, I wanted to use the paths, but I had to give up quite a bit for those. So
Mm-hmm.
the pathing is more concentrated just at the entrance because I feel like that's, the grand entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, it starts with little things, fences, bottles, stuff like that.
That's awesome. So you are in a way living your own fairy tale, literal
Yeah.
fairy tale. And what do you think your plot is missing in terms of items that are not that don't currently exist in the game, nor are they announced, uh, that would elevate this kind of story that you have?
I would love some kind of dirt pathing
Mm,
because I feel like that would really add to the forest kind of thing. I don't mind, just the straight grass, but I want it
right.
to look like somebody's walked through here and,
Ah,
walks through here all the time and has worn down a dirt path.
yeah, yeah. I got you. Because I've seen some games have that over
Hmm.
time. I forget which one it was, but maybe it was even Animal Crossing. If you walked across a path
Yeah.
long enough that it would create a worn path. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, my Animal Crossing island, I got hours in there.
Oh
And
yeah,
I
totally.
do have dirt paths in there, and that was like, downloading the codes and things,
Right,
and that was a
right.
challenge. But I would love to reiterate that in some way over on Palia.
That is cool. I guess my last question is more about your story itself. Is you had told me that this was built around um like the fairy outfit. So this is going
Hmm.
to be kind of like a two-part question. When did you start playing Palia, and what about this outfit kind of like I need this outfit to create this plot? Like kind of give me like a brief about, how this story came to be.
So I started playing Palia on Switch release, and I think they came out with the fairy outfit right before
Mhm.
Switch release, or I don't know much longer before, but I was starting to see TikToks of
Mhm.
people wearing the fairy outfit, and I was like, oh, I need to download this game because I can dress like a fairy. And
There you go.
then I downloaded it, got the outfit, and I was like, okay, um, let's let's make a place where this girl can live, and it makes sense that she lives here. And it kind of evolved over time. Like I said earlier, it was like puzzle pieces coming together. I think the
Yeah.
first major build on this plot was the forest that's in the beginning.
Nice. Yeah.
And everything else kind of fell into place after that.
That's really awesome. That is really awesome. Yeah. And that's exactly why I do Q&As, cuz there are a lot of people out there that go and they tour plots, and they don't have the other person on voice, and I could totally do that, but I feel lost. I
Mhm.
wouldn't get any of those vibes. I wouldn't have understood
Yeah.
any of the thought process. And I think that to me is like probably the most valuable thing. It makes the thing that we just saw, which was incredible and very interesting to look at, relatable and achievable, especially since
Yeah.
you had mentioned yourself, you're just like, if you can do this on a Switch, you can do this,
Yeah.
period.
Right. And I think to give people an outlet to speak about the work that they've done. I mean, people spend I mean, I have 400 plus hours just into
Yeah.
this plot,
Yeah.
and to be able to speak about it and I think hear somebody's love for that come out is really awesome.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like we are, I know, said like we're immortalizing that effort,
Mm,
you know,
definitely. Hmm.
and I can't thank you enough, you know, for
Thank
inviting
you
me
for
out
having.
and being patient too. Like you booked this, you said back in May, and
Yeah,
it's like the end
it's
of
been a
June
minute.
as of this recording. Yeah. So, you know, a lot of people are waiting for those. But there is a way that you can get a tour early, and that's becoming a senior delegate member of the channel. We got some people that have pulled the trigger on that, and it's been pretty cool. Got those videos queued up. But thank you again so much. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Let me know in the comments, like, what was your most interesting thing to learn, and what are you taking home right now and incorporating? Until next time, I will see you all for the next one. Take care. Bye bye.